Shalom, shalom. Want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Harukakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord, wherever you're at in the earth, doing the same, teaching the same. Okay, quick sit down. All right. And a lot of brothers been doing sit downs on this dream. Uh, this guy, he's an Israelite, but he's not in the truth. Okay, he's not in the truth. And from what I see and understand from him, how he talk and everything like that, it seems like he has some type of foreknowledge of the truth. Okay, but he himself is not deep into it. Okay, so like you had to clear my throat. All right, so the title of the Elder Manak Zakba video is a end time dream of yearn mass deaf and rejected women. Okay, so got a couple precepts. All right, and not gonna be long at all. Very edifying lesson. I gotta finish watching it. You know, a lot of brothers doing sit downs on it, including Elder Apostle Gabar. All right. But first, I'm gonna get this precept. It's gonna be real quick. All right. Well, I'm gonna type this in. Wicked in the word portion. All right. So this Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So I brought this precept out to say this. All right. The women that run into the elect men of the Lord, all right, whoever they are, okay, and Lord willing them of the elect number, specifically the 144,000, Lord willing them of the elect number, all right, because the 144,000, which are all men, all prophets, okay, they're the literal future government, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, which is going to be on earth, and of course that government is going to project, out into the universe, of course, so it's going to be a lot of fun with that. But but I also wanted to say this. The women that's destined by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah to be accepted by elect men, that will mean that they're of the elect, okay? But you're gonna have a lot of women that get rejected. Okay? You're gonna have a lot of women that get rejected now. Okay. All right. And it's gonna be for different reasons. It just depends on that particular brother. Okay, that elect man, So yeah, hey, all the men of the Lord are gonna be very picky in that day, as we should, okay? But Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is gonna put on our spirit, whether to pick or choose certain women, to be a part of your household, okay? So but just wanted to get this precept, any woman, that take the mark of the beast, of course they're not going to get chosen by elect man, of course not. All right, so it's a standard. All right, a standard, and I like to call it the standard of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. But brothers, hey, we're gonna hold. It's gonna be a standard that these women have to meet. Not just about to, a brother not just about to pick a group of women just off looks. Okay. So just had to set the record straight. Okay. So that's why I wanted to bring that precept out. All right. Because everything is calculated by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's what people don't understand, you know. And we want the Lord to be with us. All right. And let's get a precept on the Lord guiding your understanding. Okay. Thoughts. It's in Proverbs thoughts. So I had to type in, it's gonna pop up. So this Proverbs 16:3. Proverbs 16:3. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. Okay. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's gonna keep he's gonna give us what? Discernment, understanding, wisdom, knowledge, understanding on on how to move and navigate in Jacob's trouble. Even now, moving forward, and much more in Jacob's trouble. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna turn up the spirit of the elect men, to be able to endure unto the end that they may be saved. Okay. And to just be on a spiritual righteous vibration. All right. And the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be keeping us calm, sound minded. Not bugging out like the rest of these people in the world gonna be doing. They're gonna be bugging out, okay? So this 2 Ezra 16:33. So these prophecies can't be broken. These prophecies will happen. Even if they already happened in the past, they can repeat themselves. They can happen again. All right. Because I'm gonna get the precepts, but I'm gonna quote it first. Yahweh Shem Yahushua also said he's gonna, use those same plagues on ancient Egypt again, plus more. All right, plagues that's not even written, the Lord is gonna bring on this place. Okay, on Babylon the Great America. All right. 2 Ezra 16:33. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Here, I'm gonna stop right there. Matter of fact, so let's get this other precept. All right. So this is second Ezra 15:11. 2 Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua shall bring upon it. Okay? So Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is going to bring judgment on Babylon the Great America. Okay? And Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30:7 is for you 2/3. That's why it's going to be a mass slaughtering of 2/3. That's why you want to make sure you're in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? That way you won't be feeling sorry for, 2/3 wicked Israelites, non-believers that rejected the truth, rejected the prophets, rejected the Lord. All right? You don't want to be feeling sorry for them when, it's a massacre. Okay? Now we do have emotion or whatever like that, but you keep it in check. Now, of course, it angers you and about hearing Israelites getting hung on trees. You just had like two so-called black men got hung. All right. But guess what? The Lord is going to, Esau is not getting away with this. All of the Edomites and Babylon the Great America, they're not going to make it out of here alive, because the Lord is going to destroy them using nuclear missiles. All right. Because Babylon the Great America is prophesied to get hit with nuclear missiles by all these different countries. Okay. All right. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm just trying to keep it short. Want to end it and give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Hawakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well, and honors and salutations to the men of the Lord doing the same teaching, same shalom.